All right, all right, all right. Welcome back to the GSMC Wrestling Laureate Podcast, brought to you by the GSMC Sports Network. We'll talk about what we talked about. Talked about what we talked about. It sounds kind of weird. Uh, Segment one, we talked about our WWE SmackDown review. We talked about our WWE Raw preview, and now we're going to go more into the draft and kind of where some of these superstars kind of wound up. And let's see if technology is going to be my friend tonight. And all right, awesome, perfect. So, oh no, didn't want to do that. Okay, let's do this once again. This is my segment of. Oh, I knew there was something that had to be. Dang you, OBS. Dang you, know. So, buy, sell, or hold. So, let's kind of get into it. Nia Jax is going to be a WWE Women's Champion by the end of this year. Honestly, this is going to be kind of difficult. Um, I'm going to I'm going to buy it. I'm going to buy it right now. Right now, they kind of found themselves a nice little kind of like Becky Lynch is kind of like not like she
Buy, buy,
can't
buy, buy.
hold the the company or the show together. But I just feel like with Rhea Ripley still lurking in the background, I feel like she's the next one up, Nia Jax, because and especially with Bailey, love Bailey, love her as a babyface, but they kind of have Bailey as a champion. I don't think they're going to give her a long run. And honestly, Nia Jax right now, she's deserved a title run for the longest time. Absolutely 110%. She deserved a title run like yesterday or last year, or maybe like 5 years ago. But WWE never pulled the trigger because much like kind of like, and I'm not trying to be a jerk, but kind of like those like the bigger superstars and like Keith Lee kind of dealt with this, Braun Strowman, Eric Rowan, Luke Harper, like when kind of like bigger superstars like when they can't, I don't know, I feel like when you hold a championship, you kind of have to have that thought in viewers' minds that this person could possibly lose. Kind of like with the whole Gunther thing, like I think he's a good champion, and but honestly, like these guys, like Nia Jax and Rhea Ripley, they dominate other superstars to the point where like anybody defeating them, you're like, no way, that's not going to happen. And when it does happen, you're not really that happy about it. You're like kind of like, that's that was that's how that wrestling's a little choreographed and stuff like that. No, but like that's the that's the realism of a WWE fan. So honestly, I think that I love Nia Jax. I hope in the future that she keeps killing it. But yeah, I really think that she's going to I don't know. I don't think it's gonna really last. But all right, so next, we have the Bloodline recently drafted to the WWE SmackDown. It's going to be pretty awesome. I'm going, man, will the Bloodline hold a Silver War at WrestleMania? But then it's like, it depends on Roman. It honestly depends on Roman. The Rock is going to be done filming his movie. So honestly, I'm definitely going to 110%. Obviously you guys probably could have, picked my answer, but I'm gonna
Hold,
hold here.
please.
I'm definitely gonna hold. Next we have AJ Styles beating Cody Rhodes at Backlash, winning the WWE Undisputed Champion. And this one's probably the most
Sell,
obvious
sell,
one
sell,
here, guys.
sell.
And honestly, I think it would be absolutely, redonkulous to have AJ Styles win, especially so early. He's a talented superstar, and I really, really hope that the WWE kind of, keeps him on. But ultimately, I feel like he deserves one championship. I don't know if he's the next guy to defeat Logan Paul. Honestly, that's where I would really go with that. But AJ Styles, you want to keep him around because if he goes to AEW, he's gonna make waves. He's gonna make waves. That's definitely gonna be something that Tony Khan's gonna pick up on. So to be brutally honest, I think that AJ Styles should get a title run. Cody Rhodes' title, that's a different story. That's a different story. All right, next we have the LA Knight finally wins a championship at SummerSlam. Like I said before, I think that he will be a champion one day. Um, Getting drafted to SmackDown, I thought he would have been better at Raw fighting Sami Zayn, but I don't know. Now he's going out there fight the megastar, which would be pretty cool. But I know like they're holding it at in Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio, and I know that's Logan Paul's like main city. And it seems like whenever superstars are at their main city, they kind of they kind of win. So or maybe no, but then that's maybe he's gonna find his way to claw his way up through the rankings to fight Cody Rhodes for the championship. And in that case, I would no way in shape or form think that he's ready to hold a championship.
Sell,
So
sell, sell,
you know what?
sell.
I'm gonna have to sell this one, guys. I don't think it's legible that he becomes a champion. Love the guy, absolutely love his what he's doing in wrestling right now. But ultimately, I think the LA Knight is um, he's more of like I don't want to say like Sami Zayn or like in Logan Paul's like area because I don't want to diminish any of their values. But I don't know. He's more in that boat that's not yet ready to be contender. Obviously, he lost against AJ Styles, but I think he makes a way. He makes a way to to fight again. So yeah. All right. Next we have Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair will be WWE Women's Champion. Well, not will have to be against Bailey. Before Survivor Series. Before Survivor Series, obviously Survivor Series is in November. So honestly, I think it'd be better for WWE to do so. Maybe they can find a way where they kind of have kind of like it, but you know what?
Buy, buy,
I'm gonna
buy,
buy it. I
buy.
think I'm gonna buy it. I like this storyline. Perhaps maybe Jade and Bianca dethroning the Kabuki Warriors for the women's tag team titles. Something goes south. They eventually, kind of fight against each other. Bianca Belair becomes the WWE Women's Champion and fights against Jade Cargill at one of the biggest pay-per-views in WWE history. So wouldn't surprise me if that happened. All right, next, Carmelo Hayes absolutely did really well on SmackDown. Was so proud that he challenged Cody Rhodes, but I know it's been rumored a lot saying that Carmelo Hayes will dethrone Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 41, and it was kind of I read that and I was a little, speculated. Of course, I saw it on like, it popped up on like a Reddit board. So I was like, oh, like, that's pretty crazy to talk about. I don't want to sell him short. So, I'm going to, I love the
Hold,
superstar. I love
please.
this guy. I'm going to say hold. I'm going to say hold. I'm not completely selling it or ruling it out that he's going to become a WWE Undisputed Champion just yet. Against Cody Rhodes at Mania, with so many other storylines, projected. I think that Carmelo Hayes eventually will be a champion. I hope he's the one to dethrone Logan Paul at SummerSlam. I think that'd be pretty cool. Carmelo Hayes is like really flashy. He's very, very like in your face, and he's kind of like he was NXT's like Logan Paul. So honestly, that match between the two would be an absolute killer. Would be pretty dope to see. So yeah. Um, so hope you guys like my WWE drafted stars, buy, sell, or hold. We are rapidly running out of time. So to get into my next segment, we're going to talk about former WWE general managers. So hey, don't go